absolutely amazing and youthful.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you all for coming. Everybody's all now like not sleepy from lunch anymore because they did Zumba, right? Yes. Woo! Okay, so we are going to talk about the products because the products are, oh, sorry, I'm doing the wrong one. The products are kind of key, right? Because would you really want somebody to join you in a business where your products are No, right? Part of the reason you want people to join your business is because you know you have something of incredible value to offer them. And that's why Jeunesse is, well, partly why Jeunesse is so strong. And it's not, I'd love to say it's just me, but it's not just me. See, I have an entire advisory board of which I am part of that are doctors and plastic surgeons and research scientists and cosmetic dermatologists. All of these people come together to create the Jeunesse product line. And here is, for Malaysia, the Yes system as it stands, until maybe today. Okay. So firstly, we have the Luminesse line. And we didn't just take opinions. We did the science, right? We looked at how many people in an independent lab, what they thought of the Luminesse products. And what we found was 93% found their skin was more radiant. Now, this is what you call subjective research. These are not distributors. These are not anybody. They don't even know it's Luminesse. They don't even know that it's a network marketing company. All they know is, here, use these, and then answer these questions. And you can see the statistics up there for yourself. It is huge. The lab was totally blown away. They're like, wow, these numbers are so high. We don't usually see numbers this high. But here's the huge number. 100% of the people, when they were asked, would you recommend this to your family, friends, and coworkers? They all said yes. And what do? What is the nature of our business? We recommend products, right? And they didn't even know that they could make a living, they could go on trips, they could do all sorts of things with that recommendation, that it was part of this amazing Jeunesse business. They just said yes, 100% of them said yes, they would recommend it because they were amazing. So that's what is in your hands. These kinds of results. Please take your before picture. Make sure that you do so that you can show what happens over time. There's zillions of them out there. I won't go through all of them. I just wanted to show you this one. Now, Dr. Nathan Newman, who designed Luminesse, also now has RVL. And RVL is an amazing product because, well, you saw in the panel of the 4 ladies, you saw some results, right? Amazing fuller hair, amazing system with a new, not APT 200 is for your skin, but the other, ending in a 6, is for your hair. It took him, God, a decade? It took him like a long many years to finally figure out which were the peptides that were the amazing ones for the hair. And now we have them with RVL. Envy. You also saw, again, people talking about their benefits, what they can have with Envy. It is amazing product to use because, well, for somebody like me, who, if it takes longer than 10 minutes, I'm not going to do it. If it takes longer than 10 minutes to put on foundation, I'm not going to put on foundation. But with Envy, it takes literally less than like 2 minutes. Like, I signed up. Yes, I'll do that. And yet it looks perfect. It looks better than anything. Not only that, it's good for your skin. It's all of the benefits and none of the bad things about foundation. Not to mention the primer is a 5-in-1 primer. It doesn't just prime your skin, it primes your eyebrows, it primes your eyelids, it primes your lips, it primes your eyelashes. It's amazing. Did I say that enough times? So the key of envy, if you haven't tried it yet, if I can give you a tip, shake it more than you ever thought you should shake something in your life. Just shake it and shake it more because it will go on so much better and so much easier when you do that. That's the only little thing that sometimes trips people up. Ageless. Here's the thing about ageless. Is it a benefit that lasts for weeks? No. But is it a benefit you can actually see happening in 2 minutes? Yes? How many say yes? Yes. So what happens in this world of 30-second little clips and, quick, little commercials and Instagram and those kinds of things where our attention span is like this big? We have something that gets people's attention right away. It is the most amazing door opener I have ever seen. Because if you do this to somebody in public, like in a coffee shop or something, trust me, the people behind are going to go, what are they doing over there? And all of a sudden, people will start asking you questions. And that's what you want. You don't have to go up to them. They're going to ask you, hey, what's that stuff? I want to buy it. Okay. This couldn't be too much easier. Now, reserve, well, let me ask a question. How many of you know that red wine is good for you? How many of you know that? I know. Yes, you know. And it's because of you can just shout out the word, it's because of the nutrient called? Yes, resveratrol. And that is the key nutrient in reserve. And again, somebody from the panel talked about the CAP-E test and how we've shown via independent lab study that the antioxidants in reserve can get into and protect live cells. Now, you hear those words and you go, okay, but some antioxidant supplements don't get into live cells. That means they can't really protect us. So that is a huge key for reserve. Not to mention it tastes great. There's no artificial anything in it, not color, not flavor, not sweetener. It's just naturally the way it is. Now, I also heard somebody on the panel, they did the whole lecture for me. They talked about what is a stem cell and so if you're not a stem cell, what are you? What other kind of cells do we have? We have what they call somatic cells, meaning cells that are already do one specific function. So heart cells do what? They beat, right? That's how come our heart beats. Muscle cells do what? Contract, release, contract, release. Stem cells do, well, depending on the stem cell, almost anything. They can become virtually any cell in the body. And this is natural. This is what our body does to renew itself, to constantly replace old and worn out cells that are dying off. Again, a natural process. And then the natural process is the stem cells come in and replace those cells. So this is what our body does. It's actually perfectly natural, and if our body didn't do it, we wouldn't live so long, okay? Well, Christian Drapeau in 2002 started to look at this and really see what was going on. So this natural stem cell renewal, very simple. Just wanted to quickly go over this. I know you've seen this before, but what happens when, oh, I don't know, let's say my big toe needs to get some cells replaced because they were old and worn out. They sent out a messenger to where the stem cells hang out and said, hey, you guys, come over here. Well, that's what they do. The stem cells then come over. There they go. The stem cells go into the blood, and they do what? They start to wander around all through your blood. They're going, okay, you called us. Where do we go? We're walking around. We're saying, I don't know, do you need us over here? No, you're doing fine. Where do we need to go? Well, that's where the area in need actually calls the stem cells. So let's say over here, they're going, no, hey, over here, we need you. Come this way. That's those little green dots. They're saying, don't just hang around over here. You got to come to where we want you. And that's how the body works. So you got a physiology lesson here. Now you're way smarter probably than some of your doctors that you know. So it's true. So you can see the stem cells, see how they're going out of the blood? You see how they go choo, choo? Because now they're going out of the blood and to that tissue, whatever it is, whether it's a heart, a kidney, a liver, it could be anything, a muscle. They go to where those little green dots are calling them. And that is how the system works. That's how your body renews. Did you know that you pretty much get a new pancreas every 4 to 5 months? Because cells die off and then cells come back. All right? So, what is the conclusion from that? The conclusion is that stem cells go to replace old and worn out cells, and that's how we keep our body renewed. They even did a study in the New England Journal of Medicine. Now, here's a journal doctors pay attention to. New England Journal of Medicine showed that the more stem cells that you have circulating in your blood, the better and the better predictor that it is for cardiovascular health. Now, you notice I'm talking about health. I'm not talking about our product yet. I'm just talking about how the body works, because that will let you understand how this product works and also how we might have a new product here. So we'll see. The higher number of circulating stem cells is a predictor of how healthy you are from a cardiovascular point of view. Now, so if a lot of stem cells is good, what happens when you don't have enough stem cells? Well, that's part of the aging process. You start to get less and less stem cells. So what happens? This perfect balance that we have. The tissue needed cells, and the stem cells came, and they replaced them. What happens when it gets out of balance? Things start to fall apart, right? We need to put them back. And what are the things that are important for that? Lifestyle. Exercise keeps that going good. Getting good sleep, rest keeps that going good. Of course, there's genetic factors. There's also environmental factors. There's also dietary factors. Dietary factors that might be helpful. Oh dear, I lost that. Okay. So those factors might be helpful too in keeping your body renewed. So again, when your stem cells drop off, what they found is that can lead to problems in the body. So a good amount of stem cells and high-functioning stem cells helps and supports digestive system, healthy lungs, healthy joints, helps to maintain healthy blood sugars, helps make the body more cardiovascularly healthy, and also helps to maintain healthy male sexual performance. I didn't say that, but, but it is true. Okay, so you know that this is what we want. We want to optimize this system. So how can we increase? How can we get back to when we were 20? Because, by the way, somewhere around 25, it's already starting to click down. So don't think, oh, I'm too young, I don't need that. Yeah, you do. Because we have all sorts of bad things in the environment, pollution, all sorts of things like that, right? That's exposed to everyone. So how do we do that? Well, Christian Drapeau found an amazing little aquatic plant called, anybody? That's pretty good. I'm going for that. Aphanizomenon floss aqua. Very good. Whoever said that over there, that was a really good try. But you can just say AFA. So it's a lot easier, right? And so when they did the studies, again, everything we do is always got science behind it. That's how you know you can trust and know that what you're feeling makes sense, right? It's not placebo. It's real. So this is what they found. Right about at that point, which was about 60 minutes, you had the peak after consuming AFA, and then it went down. But it went down because it's getting used, right? They're going out of circulation, they're going into the body. But here's the neat thing. He thought, Christian Drapeau, the research scientist for nutrition and stem cells, said, you can't be only one plant on the whole planet that helps the body in this way. So he looked at sea buckthorn berry. And sea buckthorn berry, now, it just keeps going up. And the thing of it is, they couldn't run the study long enough to get to the part where it hits the peak and then comes back down because now the stem cells are going where they need to go. So you've got a very powerful kind of 1-2 punch when you're talking about Revita Blue. So there are your ingredients. And by the way, it's not just any sea buckthorn berry. It's a very particular one from the high Himalayan mountains. Again, it's not just any. Could somebody close that door? It's not just any, or let people in and then close the door. I don't care. And then aloe vera extract. There's tons of different aloe vera plants, but only 1 or 2 actually have a benefit. Beta-glucan, help our immune system. So that's I love the video for Revita Blue, and I do drink Revita Blue, as you can see. I was trying to save it. You have no idea how hard this was. Oh no, you have to have some available on stage. It's driving me crazy. Helps you be you, helps you be a better you. Supports healthy aging, supports a general sense of well-being. People just feel good because they're getting renewed. And it is a support of the body's natural renewal system, something we do anyway. And if you haven't seen this yet, just last year, we have a study on the Revita Blue. So now it's not just on the AFA, but also on the sea buckthorn. So we have a complete picture in the science. Now, see something different? Yeah. We have Naara added to the Yes system here in Malaysia. Woo! Okay. So now I'm going to drink it. So what I did, just for everybody to know, is I want to show you how, because the Yes system, right? When people say, well, can I take Reserve at the same time I take Naara, and can I use Revita Blue, and then put some foundation on, and then put the RVL on my hair all at the same time? What's the answer? Yes, because it's the Yes system, correct? Well, not only can you take them all at the same time, there are ones that you can, they're drinks, so you can mix them together. And they taste really good. Now, they taste really good all by themselves, but I like to just like make sure, otherwise I forget, and then, oh no, I didn't take the Revita Blue, oh, I forgot the Naara. But if you can mix them together, you don't have to worry about that. So I just put twice the much water. Brand new. Even comes with its own little scooper. There we go. And now I have something to drink for the rest of the show. So you can drink them separately, you can drink them together. They don't counteract each other. It's not a problem. I just have to have a drink. It looks a little muddy, but it tastes really good. Okay. So what is this Naara thing, right? And by the way, that is how you say it, because in Brazil, they drilled me until I said it correctly. Don't listen to any American that says it's called Naara. Naara, okay? Naara, yeah, you got it. Okay, so why do we want to take this Naara? It's collagen. And why do we care about collagen? What's so important about collagen? Collagen makes up over 70% of all protein that's in the skin is collagen. So it helps with our elasticity of our skin. It helps with the thickness of the skin. It helps with fine lines and wrinkles in the skin. And it also has a lot to do with how healthy our nails are and how healthy our hair is. So here is what happens. So I'm just going to show you. Here we go. So here's about an 18-year-old, okay? Because again, things start aging a lot sooner than we think they do. Really probably around, especially with sun damage and if you lay out in the sun, you know, just stuff like that. Could be as early as like 22, 20-ish, that your skin actually starts to break down. This is the deeper layer of the skin. This is the fat cells, right? And this is collagen. And what is Naara? Collagen. It's a special kind of collagen. I'm going to tell you that in a second. So it's a special kind of collagen. And you notice here, look, it's so nice. Everything's all like, and then here it's kind of just like broken apart. That's why things start to like break apart and crinkle, okay? We don't want that. And this is kind of what happens over time. The reason that a wrinkle can even happen has to do with the fact that the collagen and the elastin breaks down, okay? So we need collagen to the rescue. When you don't have enough, because it's broken down over time, just like everything else, when in doubt, it's going to get lower, okay? Loss of elasticity, loss of moisture, decreased strength in your hair when your hair breaks really easily, decreased strength in your nails or chipping and things like that. That's what happens when you don't have enough collagen. But here's the thing about collagen. It's a big molecule. It's a huge molecule. There's no way that the basic collagen molecule, I don't care if it's type 1, 2, 10, 20, because there is 20 types, by the way. I don't care if it's that many, what type it is a huge molecule. So it can't get absorbed well to do its job. But Naara is hydrolyzed collagen, meaning a water extract of collagen, broken down into the separate strands, as you see there, by water. So now we're getting, still too big, but we're getting closer, okay, to molecules that can actually get into and make a difference in our body. Oop, yeah, it should go. Now, then they use, now this is a special kind of collagen. It's important for you to know that depending on the market, different countries, because of different, governmental regulations, some countries do not have the collagen you have. You have one of the best collagens in the world. Okay? And I tell you that because other collagens in their Naara formula have like 12 grams of collagen. And you're going to look at yours and you're going to go, it's 2.5 grams of collagen. That doesn't sound like very much because you don't need any more. on Monday, we're going to talk about all the different studies that have been done with just the 2.5 grams of collagen of this type, and you're going to see it does a lot, okay? So they break it down even more, and now you have bioactive collagen peptides, little particles of collagen, and that's what you have in Naara. So it is called Resveratrol collagen, and it supports skin elasticity. But we didn't stop there. We didn't just give you 2.5. You saw that was a big scoop. That's more than 2.5 grams, right? Because we put vitamins in it, and vitamins help with hair, nails, and skin. Vitamins also help it get absorbed. We also put different fruit extracts in the collagen Naara. Again, help the basic things that we're trying to help to protect and make it so that you have more availability, like bioavailability, meaning you can absorb it. So let's just take a minute, because I have less than that, and talk about the synergy, okay? So you can help your body optimize your new cells with releasing your own adult stem cells, and that helps your skins. You see the line from Revitablu to Luminesce. You're also going to help your skin, hair, and nails with Naara, because those cells need the building blocks. You still have to have the cells, because collagen is not a cell. So you need the cells, and then you need the collagen to help the cells make it correctly. Also, Naara and Revitablu have a synergy because they work together. Again, you need the cells, plus you need the collagen to make a difference in the skin. So you have that whole cycle going. And then one more synergy that we're going to talk about is Reserve Revitablu Naara. Reserve, with its antioxidant power, helps those stem cells that are naturally released to get to where they want to go. Why? You remember seeing them rolling inside the vessel? Well, when they roll inside the vessel, they will, it's like it would get sticky. If there's no antioxidant, if everything is very inflamed and not doing good, then the inside of the vessel is sticky and nothing rolls freely. So that's where you get a huge benefit. And with Naara, you also get the antioxidant benefit of Reserve, helping the Naara to work more effectively. And I've already talked about the combination of Revitablu and Naara. So on Monday, we're going to talk much more in depth about, oh, sorry, forgot one. Of course, with the reveal, you're going to get an amazing benefit, because did you know that down in the little hair follicle, do you know what there is down there? Besides hair. What there is down there? Stem cells. Hair follicle stem cells. So you can see how this all works together to create beautiful, thick, lovely hair. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Donna Antarr.